Howdy, everybody. Hello, hello there. Hopefully you can actually hear me this time, because I had to do some weird audio shit. Make my, yeah, this is right? Hold on. 6. Okay, cool. Yep, sweet. All right. Well, yeah, welcome. What was I gonna say? I was gonna say something before I unmuted, but I don't remember what that was. Oh yes, that's what I avoided. I avoided the leak flood like a fucking expert, dude. I was gonna say that. So, for some reason, Twitter just refused to give me leaks, right? I even follow Ubacha, right? I don't know why I follow Ubacha. I just do. And I didn't even get any leaks from Ubacha. I'm so confused how I got literally nothing. It was the weirdest shit of all time. Friend sent, oh, that's rip. Yeah, and then so I woke up today. I woke up today and was like, I am going to turn off all notifications on my phone. So like, even if like my mother tried to text me, I wasn't gonna see it. So I turned off all notifications on my phone. I'm like, the only social media that I am on that I don't have Genshin Impact content on is TikTok. So I spent my entire morning on TikTok waiting for the stream for my stream to start. It was, it's my brain cells are like gone. And that is one thing I have heard. I heard that the stream is kind of a disaster. I opened the Genshin trend on Twitter. Yeah, it's awful. From what I've heard, all of these leaks were ridiculous, and they weren't like intentionally leaked, or this was like shit that was under wraps and under NDA still that were put in the game files, and it's ridiculous. Like, apparently it was a bigger deal than like the leaks that happened back in 1.5 when stuff was in the game files. Like, it was, apparently it's awful. Like, I've seen stuff surrounding the leaks. I actually haven't seen the leaks themselves. I know it's a bunch of characters, and I know they got it through game files that were in like pre-downloads or something. I don't know how they got their hands on it, but they got it, I think, through game files. So it's pretty fucking big. Yeah, exactly. So many people got leaked. So, but yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I think it was drip marketing that got leaked. Or something. I don't know. I just know that leaks happened, and it's a fucking huge deal right now. So, but let's stop doing that. Let's stop worrying about that, and let's actually watch the fucking stream. Why don't we? So, we must be, yeah, fair. Okay. Let's get into it.
Oh, 'tis you who art blessed by the princessin. Have I captured your undivided gaze? There's no helping it,
I like how they have facial.
Very well. I shall...
Has Fischl actually been, like, a part of a stream yet? Or is this her first time?
grant thine eyes permission to behold the glory that is the princessin.
Main Fräulein says she's happy to see...
Oh my god, Oz gets a chibi version. Oh, I love it so much. I love how Oz gets one too. Yeah, Fish is so fun.
A blazing star creeps into the sky, seeking to usurp the rightful territory of the Immonachreich.
Their only appearance since 1.1,
'Tis
yeah.
futile. Verily, my realm shall descend upon warm and distant seas.
That is to say, a certain remote and mysterious corner of the seas has received many visitors recently.
Does honor beckon, or does disaster await? Only fate shall decide.
We
My
love
loyal
Fischl.
subjects, prepare to witness the glorious revival of the Immonachreich at the hand of the Prinzessin de Verurtelang, as you behold the image woven by fate.
In other words, welcome to the Genshin Impact version 2.8 special program.
Whoa.
Sit back, relax, and prepare to watch our version 2.8
Is
trailer.
it just them, or is there like... Alright, okay. Okay, here we go.
Have you ever met someone by the name of Kaedehara Kazuha?
Yes, I have.
He was called away earlier by some people from the Tenryou Commission. They said they had something important to discuss with him.
Since the Vision Hunt decree has been repealed, I no longer have any grounds to officially arrest him.
Hello, Heijo.
I guess something very interesting is about to happen.
Holy shit, he's so
I'm
cool.
taking this case over. Yeah! Fracture! Get moving!
Shit.
When I touched the hilt for the first time, it's as if I was transported to a strange dimension.
Oh, faithful retainers,
You guys actually hear
this is the blessed paradise that one has been searching for. Here is where we shall witness the culmination of all things.
More domains, let's go.
I, who command the darkness, shall lead you to yonder gate of dreams.
Mona, you
Praise be to the Prinzessin, who has led us here to this sacred
Oh,
place.
My
Shinyan,
sincere
apparently.
gratitude to you for inviting me to join you on this trip, Your Highness.
Look at me, a genius astrologist.
Mona's back. Let's
forced
fucking go.
into a
That's gorgeous, dude. Holy
role-playing
shit.
Game.
Lady Magistus, are you embarrassed?
Stop calling me that weird name.
Lady Majig... What?
Oh, excellent, most excellent.
More fish shenaniganery. I'm so excited.
That's enough. Come on, just play along.
Summer Fantasia. Let's go. This is okay. That's exciting. Codes for those that need it. Yeah, that is something really funny that Shinyan just doesn't exist anywhere except for in the most irrelevant events ever. Although this probably is more relevant than we're gonna expect. Because, you know, lead into SUMERU. Official mispronouncing German will never not be funny. It's hilarious. Also, yeah, this group, Fischl, Mona, Kazuha, and Shinyan are the weirdest fucking characters. This is gonna be interesting.
The Genshin Impact version
Oh, okay.
2.8 special program.
Look at fucking
I'm your
Oz.
host, Zach
Look at
Aguilar, the
Oz.
voice of Ether. And as always, I'm excited to be joined by some very special guests.
Hi, I'm Brittany Cox, voice of Fischl, Prinzessin de Verurtelang.
Hello, everybody. I am Mark Witten, the voice of Kaedehara Kazuha.
Ben, you there?
Hey, what's up, everyone? I'm Ben Pronsky, the voice of Fischl's feathery familiar, Oz. And as you can see, I'll be serving as a special plushie for today's program.
Love Ben.
I'm gonna leave most of the talking to you guys, but I'll still chime in every now and then.
You're so cute.
He really is adorable. I love it.
So, first things first, as everyone saw in the trailer, we've got some serious island vibes happening in version 2.8.
Yeah, so cool. In fact, the stories of these islands are closely connected with each of the characters shown here.
That's right. And so to match the beautiful island vibes, there's also an island-themed preview this time around. Let's have a look.
Ooh.
This is so pretty. I love all the colors.
Indeed.
We've definitely got a lot to cover, so where would you guys like to dive in?
Nice.
Well,
why don't we start from the left?
Also just puns.
I'm totally not saying that because Kazuha's there, so I swear.
Sure, keep telling yourself that, buddy.
Okay, so this bubble contains screenshots from Kazuha's upcoming story quest.
So I want to talk about this floating purple sword. It looks so cool. I mean, Fischl loves purple. I love purple. I just need to know more.
Yeah, and I think the sword looks kind of worn and beat up. So, not sure if I have a good feeling about this
And
one.
it fucking brings
Who
Kazuha
knows?
to
Who
another
knows?
goddamn
All good
world, so
observations. I wish I could tell you
Sus.
more, but I am sworn to secrecy.
It's also pretty ominous. Ooh.
Tell us.
No, I cannot.
Okay, fine. Next screenshot.
Next screenshot, indeed. Successor of Ishin art, Kaedahara Kazuha. Honored to cross blades with you.
Okay, interesting.
So he's
I love
he's
a good
wielding
duel.
that sword,
Yeah,
which is
me too.
strange.
And it seems like it's an important fight.
And it's not glowing
That
as
was
much.
a pretty
so
formal sounding intro.
For sure. I mean, do we have any idea who this opponent is?
It looks like a random ass NPC.
Yeah, it's
Probably
hard
not.
to say. I
very
think the bigger
important.
question is why Kazuha's in a duel to begin with.
I could tell you, but I can't. Details when the story quest is live. And we still have one.
What the fuck is this shit?
What is going on here?
Yeah, that's a
Well,
good.
Kazuha's eyes are glowing purple.
fucking
I mean, if it was
question.
Fischl, I mean, purple
the
would
fuck
be
is going
fine.
on?
And it looks like he's forging
Yeah, that looked like a
blade
random,
with a
just
hammer here.
a random ass NPC.
Yeah, and I don't know if you noticed, but the hammer looks like it's glowing with animo power. Some travelers might remember that Kazuha is from a family of swordsmiths and that his clan was one of the Raiden Gokuden, which were the renowned swordsmith clans in Inazuma. So maybe he's
Oh, that's a
decided to
good
take up
point.
the art of forging now?
That's a good point, right?
Anyway, Kazuha looks
shit.
pretty
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
serious, so it's gotta be something pretty important happening here.
Oh, I
Yeah,
can't
we
help
got
but feel
sus beta,
a
now we got
little
Kazu
worried for him. I mean,
Kazu
I hope he'll
sus.
be all right.
Well, one thing I can say is that with the Traveler by his side, I'm sure we'll be in for an
Oh no,
exciting
I am aware, Haslinda.
Rhymes.
That rhymes.
They did it for Inazuma. I'm
spending too
assuming
much
they're
time
doing the
with
same thing
Kazuha.
for
Sorry,
Sumeru.
it's in my,
Yeah.
You're
it's in
a
my,
poet.
it's in my veins.
I wasn't planning on just
Unfortunately, that's
stopping
all we
watching.
can share for now. The version update will be featuring Act 1 of Kazuha's all-new story quest, Acer Palmatum chapter. I can't wait for travelers
Ooh.
to dig deeper into the story with
Wait.
Kazuha.
Yeah,
We haven't gotten the Kazuha quest yet? Wild. Okay.
and this bubble also contains info on another character appearing in version 2.8.
That's right. Here we have Kazuha's good buddy, fellow Animo Vision holder, and renowned Tenryo detective, Shikanoin Heizo.
Oh, so they're buds.
You bet.
Sweet.
Indeed.
Let's go, Hazo.
He
Kieran Regan. Hold on. Kieran Regan? Is that how you spell that? Reagan. There it is. Okay, let's see. Where are you from? Not a lot. Wow, he's a very underground character. He's a very underground voice actor. Wow. Okay. That's actually really interesting. He's in literally jack shit. All right.
He's adorable.
Right, there he is. Check it out. He's got those determined eyes. Look at that wry smile. Total detective.
He looks pretty cool.
He's ready to battle.
Nice and breezy.
True.
Well, since Heizo and Kazuha are buds, I think we can let Mark introduce Heizo for us.
I would love to. Heizo has quite the reputation and is the center of many stories circulating around Inazuma, which is no surprise, given that the police station's jail is crammed with criminal masterminds who were all tracked down and caught by Heizo. So you could say that he is a genius crime solver, and as a detective, it's Heizo's hope that his name would spread all across Inazuma. Though that might kind of sound like he's all about chasing fame, his real ambitions come from his views about crime.
Okay, so what do you mean by that?
Yeah.
I'm glad you asked, Zach. Though he has this uncanny crime-solving skills, the vast majority of the work as a detective happens only after a crime, meaning that the pain and the damage of the crime has already been done, which is not always reversible. To Heizo, you only become a true detective when your reputation is
I don't really care.
That's when the role of a detective has
I wanna
really
see.
overcome the power of crime and is preventing cases rather than only cleaning up the aftermath.
That is so fancy.
Even refused promotions because he wants to stay close to the outsiders. It looks kind of unfair that such a talent has, let's just say they
Lonely prodigy that sticks to his own
Can
idea.
I get gameplay?
One, right.
his, and you shouldn't forget to not follow. After all, taking care of his daily responsibilities at the station. Instead, he's always off somewhere. You can
I
only
want fucking
imagine what
gameplay,
kind of
bro.
headaches a subordinate like him would cause for a serious leader like Kujo-Sara.
Okay,
Where he lacks in boring office work, he makes up for with his combat abilities. So why don't we talk about that?
There we go.
Let's take a look at Heizo in action.
let's do it.
Woo woo.
There's something in the air. Something that tells me a new case is brewing.
That's so fucking sweet, dude. They need to do this more with Catalyst users. Make them fucking martial artists. Oh, that's so sweet. Shenhe, Keqing, and Chi-Chi are the only 5-star characters that don't have individual quests now. Oh, interesting.
Those moves are incredible. He makes it look effortless.
I'm absolutely loving this moveset.
Yeah.
Wow, he's cool.
And that voice.
Wish that was me.
I
We
mean,
made
he's
so many memes
cool,
about physical
confident, and
catalysts.
mysterious. Love it.
Right, really sleuthy, yeah? Okay, so jumping right in, Shikanoin Heizo wields a catalyst and carries an animo vision.
Interesting. He's like a melee catalyst
Physical
user,
catalyst.
right?
Let's go.
I've never even seen this before.
No, it's super cool. And Heizo inherited his fighting style and knowledge from his dad. But in reality, Heizo prefers to use his mind rather than his physical strength and restrains from using force whenever possible.
Well, that makes sense.
Right. You don't want to jump to conclusions. However, when investigating criminal cases, there will always inevitably be some criminals who won't go down without a fight. Heizo is unhappy whenever he's faced with such moments, but he definitely knows how to put his agile skills to good work on the battlefield. And in addition to his normal and charged attacks, his elemental skill is also an unarmed technique. Something cool about Heizo's elemental skill is that it can be held for a charging effect, which will grant him special declension stacks. Once Heizo reaches a certain amount of declension stacks, his elemental skill's damage and AoE increase, which will definitely impact the fight in a big way.
Sounds like trying to outsmart Heizo is probably a bad idea.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
not a good one at all. When Heizo's opponents try to make a break for it and scatter in all directions, Heizo will unleash his Windmuster kick, leaping into the air and kicking something called a Fudo-style vacuum slugger towards his enemies. The vacuum slugger will explode upon impact, dealing AoE animo damage and creating a vacuum that pulls in nearby opponents in traditional animo style. Also, when the vacuum slugger hits opponents affected by hydro, pyro, cryo, or electro, it causes a delayed follow-up explosion, dealing damage of the corresponding elemental type.
Yeah, I really like how his burst has that delayed explosion effect. Just when you think it's over, boom.
And finally, with Heizo's guidance, he decreases sprinting stamina consumption for other party members, allowing your team to catch even the swiftest of criminals without breaking a sweat.
Oh man, Heizo sounds like such a cool character.
Yeah, he totally does. And I'm sure everyone's waiting to know how they can get Heizo.
But of course, Heizo will be available via a new event wish in the early part of version 2.8. And speaking of cool characters, Kazuha, Klee, and Yoimiya will also be making a return in their...
Wait. Wait. He just said early he said that Heizo will be available in the early part of 2.8, but it's also saying that Kazuha and Klee are going to be available. Is it 3 fucking banners in the first half? And then just Yoimiya in the second? Oh, he's a 4-star. Fuck. Okay.
Very own event wishes. And finally, travelers can look forward to Heizo's very own hangout
I didn't
event.
realize he was a 4-star.
If you'd like to join Heizo in being a detective for a day, then you definitely should check this out.
Oh, I will. All right. Well, it seems like we've
this
covered
version
everything
is definitely
in
a
this
skip
bubble.
unless you
Next
really
we
need
have...
Kazu or something.
Oh, it looks so pretty.
Right? This is a scene from the all-new Summertime Odyssey event.
Oh, I really like how bright and open it is. So pretty. Oh, and do you see the flowers on the ground? What's with those?
Oh, cool. I don't know. And maybe it's like some kind of mechanism or something.
Yeah. So this part is connected with Xinyan. If you remember the preview image we saw at the start of the program, the island area has some secret connections to each of the characters that were shown there.
Nice. Okay, well, let's see what happens when you interact with this
getting
instrument.
love, but she's also being thrown into
it created
a bunch of
wind
random
current or
events.
something.
Like you
It
can
most
tell
certainly did.
Xinyan doesn't is kind of a pointless character because she's getting thrown into events and not like the story. So just pointing that out.
After activating the wind current and gliding up, your plunging attack will deal considerable damage, which I think is going to come in pretty handy throughout this challenge.
It appears that travelers can choose an instrument to trigger the desired effect. So keep that in mind to quickly defeat enemies.
Interesting.
Put them down.
Man, this place feels like a real combat zone. And judging from the surrounding area, I guess we'll need to use these mechanics to complete the challenge. Official on your team. And if you invite her, you know Oz is going to be there right beside
standard
her.
shebang.
Also feature a sailing game mode.
Fun.
Nice.
Yes.
Oh, there's some green spheres on the course.
Finally.
Can
Use an ability.
No, it seems there are still some obstacles you cannot get through.
Yeah, so some obstacles will require timing and others are too strong to break through.
Nice. All right, let's see how long it took to get to the finishing point. Not too bad.
Nice. Some
Time for another redemption code.
Redemption code!
Yeah, I just kind of feel bad for Xinyan because she's always thrown into the most random shit, places she doesn't really belong. I don't know. You can kind of tell they're trying to give her love, but they're failing miserably. Interesting. All right. Let's get going.
Welcome back, everyone! We've seen some of the islands already, but let's dive into what other events travelers can expect to see from the beautiful island area. First on the list is a challenge event.
No. Data, you got it backwards. Shannon isn't going to just be thrown to the final boss. She's going to be the final boss.
Called Reminiscent Regiment. What's unique about this one is that it will be a co-op specific event.
Oh.
Ooh, nice. Party time.
Aw, yeah.
Huh.
The event will include multiple different game modes, so we'll start with the one called Convoy.
Fine. Okay, so it looks like we have a pretty big raft here.
Like this.
It's adorable.
It is, right? And so the goal of Convoy is to protect the vessel to its destination.
Let's do this.
Nice. Here we go. And of course, there are hilly trolls attacking that we're gonna need to take care of.
Help me, Mark. Help
Shannon
me.
the Forsaken.
I'm right there by your side, buddy.
So it's a co-op
Destination.
teamwork kind of thing, which is kind of cool.
Like we'll need a way to fly.
Floating.
Way down.
I have a feeling that this event is going to lead to a lot of ridiculous moments between teammates.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure.
Totally.
You stole you owe me another soda.
No, I have no sodas to give. Anyways, I hope everyone will enjoy these cool co-op events. Woo!
And I hope everyone
That we've covered the challenge.
is up to date.
Interesting.
Ooh, gotta check on that. Okay, now that we've covered the challenge event, let's have a look at another event coming to the island area called Resonating
Conches
Visions.
are back. Interesting.
Cool.
This event will bring some familiar vibes for experienced players who explored the islands last year.
Yeah.
That's right, we'll be searching for conches that contain stories again.
Oh, nice. So as travelers are out enjoying the island sun and exploring the map, they can also work on collecting conches.
Oh, so it seems each conch will contain different pieces of a story. And once you've collected them all, you can listen and see what story is revealed.
I'm really curious to know what kind of stories we'll be hearing from the conches this time around. And, just like last time, this event will also be giving players the opportunity to unlock a new outfit.
Oh.
Care to guess who's getting a new outfit this time?
Just say it.
Fish.
Fischl! That's right, in version
Ooh.
2.8,
Ooh,
Fischl will be
okay.
getting an all-new outfit. Ah, yay!
That's kind of cute,
that crown
actually.
is everything.
Totally fit for a princessin.
And look at her red eye. I don't know if you guys noticed that.
No way.
Wonder what's going on there.
Huh.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess you're gonna have to play to find out. And after
has the name
completing
of
the
Gathia?
requirements in
Yeah,
the
it
event,
was like a
travelers
Gathian's
will be
a
able
car or
to snag
something.
the snazzy new outfit for free. Pretty awesome.
Interesting name.
Yeah, nothing's more beautiful than playing on some warm tropical islands.
Mm-hmm.
We've got
Yeah.
fun events and tons of rewards, so I think it's gonna be a blast. We've heard, though, that the islands have undergone some interesting changes since the last time we visited with Glee.
Yeah, they were.
There will be fresh
blown to
exploration mechanics to
pieces.
try, so travelers can look forward to an
Red eye fish,
updated
yeah.
island experience.
Evil fish.
I hope everyone will have fun and, make lots
I think
of
that's a
beautiful
kinda- I
memories
think that's a
visiting the
cool-
islands again.
I think that's a cool
can't
one.
wait to go
Fish
back.
has pink eye.
In addition to the island events, version 2.8 will also be featuring a variety of other updates.
Holy shit.
First up, D-Luke will also be receiving a new
No
outfit, which will be
fucking way,
available to
D-Luke
purchase in the
outfit.
shop.
Oh, that's
Travelers
so
can
dope.
learn the backstory behind the outfit, which is super cool, by playing through the Hidden Strife Challenge event. I am living for that ponytail.
Oh my, I am buying
The
that.
new
I
hair,
am getting
sharp
that
tails
shit.
looks
Oh
epic.
my
That
god.
red and black color scheme is awesome.
Yeah.
That is
So good.
dope.
And as a matter of fact, this will be the game's first ever 5-star outfit.
Wait, but we already have outfits for Jean and Kutching, though.
Right, but this outfit itself is 5 stars.
Oh, right. Gotcha.
Yep.
As it should be.
So
Holy
let's
oh
take a
my
look at
God.
what travelers can expect to see in the Hidden Strife event.
So it looks like we can try out D-Luke's new outfit. Looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
Oh, so the costume has some new effects for D-Luke.
Indeed it does.
The costume has fucking buffs? Doggone. Okay, I did not want that,
Even
but
a
sure.
new idle animation included with this costume, and it's
Oh no,
pretty
okay, it doesn't
sweet.
have buffs. It's just new animations and shit.
I don't
All
see
right.
D-Luke's vision anywhere on this outfit.
Huh.
So,
Interesting.
does he keep it in his
Ooh.
pocket, or Maybe it's tucked away somewhere else?
Don't look at me. But it looks like there will be lots of backstory to go along with the outfit.
I don't think it's pay to win. I think like they meant by effects, it was like different particle effects and different animations, and like it's pretty much like a completely different like animation set. Yeah, I'm thinking Delusion, bro. Oh.
Be sure to check that out.
Interesting. So, in addition to the backstory content, what kind of challenges can travelers expect?
Well, it'll be similar to the Phantom Flow event that we've had before, with a variety of set objectives for travelers to reach.
So after completing an objective, a special after-imaged might effect will be unlocked, which will add buffs for the next battles.
Nice.
Next, version 2.8 will have an event that's all about gears and components. It's called Evermotion
SUMERU
Mechanical
moment.
Painting.
Sweet puzzles.
That's a big SUMERU moment.
This one looks really interesting.
So it looks like we need to take the components and place them on this mechanical
UI
board.
looks like ass.
All this mechanical stuff reminds me of things we've seen
looks
from
like
Fontaine
actual
before.
ass.
Huh, I think you might be
Or
right about that
Fontaine,
one.
yeah, this is a Fontaine
Seems
thing.
like the gears need to fit together. Oh, nice. They're starting to rotate now.
Hey,
that didn't look too hard.
Oh, not bad.
But yeah, I'm guessing the later stages of the event probably won't be so simple.
Right. Yeah, this one looks like it's separated into an upper and lower level, so that's going to be a little bit tougher. Travelers will have to think about how to move the gears on different levels. And oh, neat, there's even gears made for 2 levels.
These are going to be tricky to solve. Speaking of which, we probably shouldn't show the players too much gameplay here. We don't want to ruin the puzzles for everyone. It'll be no fun if everyone watched
Those
us
do kind of
solve
look
them.
fun.
What Brittany
That'll
means
be
to say
interesting.
is she has no idea how to solve the puzzle.
All right, Ben, I thought you were done talking.
Nope.
Okay, I believe we've covered most of the main content travelers can expect in version 2.8.
Which means
Quality of
it's
life.
probably time to take
No,
another
okay.
quick break.
And another quick.
Redemption code, if anybody needs it. Yeah, Ben is Ben is awesome. I love it. Yeah, I like how we're getting some Fontaine shit before we're getting actually SUMERU, which is weird. They're putting a lot of emphasis on Fontaine, weirdly enough. Totally not me. Hey, you got here before the SUMERU
Welcome
leaks,
back,
so- or
everyone.
the SUMERU,
Before we
drip
reach the
marketing,
end of
so.
today's program, we have another special announcement to share with everybody.
That's right. There will be a new addition to the game's soundtrack.
Genshin Impact's commemorative OST album, The Shimmering Voyage Volume 2, will be released soon.
Interesting.
And this particular album contains many memorable pieces of music from the game, including
Travail?
music from the moment Kazuha blocks the Shogun's Musono Hitotachi.
No? Okay.
We also have a trailer for the new soundtrack. Let's take a look.
Yeah, Natsline, well, I don't think we're gonna get Natsline until like the very fucking end of Fontaine. Snezhnaya, I'm not expecting. Like, we've gotten a few Snezhnayan NPCs, but nothing for
Oh,
Natsline.
I can't wait.
Wow,
It was so good.
I don't know about you guys, but I think there's so much to look forward to coming in version 2.8.
Oh, yeah, I am officially super excited about version 2.8. See what I did there?
Yes.
Especially all the cool new outfits.
Yeah. Oh, I'm so excited for Evermotion Mechanical Painting and checking out the event.
On what is our
You guys
can't
are
wait.
awesome.
All awesome.
Look at us, big family.
And we can't forget our
Hello,
special
JJ.
plushie, Ben. How was your first special
I
program?
loved Ben.
I'm hungry.
All right, and that just about does it for today's special program. Travelers can keep an eye out for future
Let's
official
fucking go.
announcements to get more
Hold on.
information on version 2.8.
Is it gonna be Zhongli that gives us it, or
And
is it gonna be
that's
like
it for us.
Fish or
Thanks,
Ben?
everyone. See you in game.
Oh, it better
Later,
fucking
y'all.
be Oz that gives us it.
Bye.
Wow, this place is hopping with activity.
Who the fuck
The
is that?
sunshine makes the sandy beaches here glow like the embers of a pyro slime. And next to the cool, sparkly water, what a view! If only the desert sand and the jungle ring could get along like this, that would be perfect. Oh, you can hear me? How curious.
Who the fuck are you?
Huh? You say you're a traveler?
Yes.
Well then, maybe I could offer you a bit of knowledge, and in return, you can tell me your story. How about it?
Fair enough, Trey. Oh! Oh! This is Travail. This is the Travail theme. Look at that. And you can see the desert in the background. You can see the desert. Holy shit. Yeah, okay, that's Travail. That's Travail. Oh.
You'll have to wait until we meet in person, though. But I'm sure destiny will bring our paths together soon.
Yeah, I heard it. That interval is 100% Travail.
Escape the flame. Secluded land chased after by their god. The god of wisdom's enemy is wisdom itself, and the oasis of knowledge.
You hear that? Yeah. Look at that. Ooh. I am so excited. This music is phenomenal. And what's even better is we're getting actual, like, this is in-game renders. These are in-game. This isn't. These aren't concept art. I thought it was going to be concept art like we got for Inazuma. No. Look at how gorgeous that is. Holy shit. Oh my god. Look at the ruins too. It's so lush. RIP frame rate for mobile players, but oh my god. Yeah, and then here's the desert in the back. Wow, I love this so much. Mahoya's been working on SUMERU a lot because of Dendro. Yeah. This is probably... And I'm honestly, I have been of the opinion that Inazuma, it was just big filler. It's just filler. And this is the actual game. Like, we are getting back into the actual game. Oh my god, I'm so excited for this shit. Well, I could play Genshin on my PC now. Congratulations, JJ. You can play it on your PC. Oh my god, dude. I can't wait either.
You'll have to wait until we meet in
Okay, I'm gonna like reanalyze what she said. I like how it like zooms in on like Ben or Oz at the very end.
Wow, this place is hopping with activity.
Mm-hmm.
The sunshine makes the sandy beaches here glow like the embers of a pyro slum.
The sunshine makes the sandy beaches here. So, two possibilities here, right? Either this isn't the Dendro Archon, and she's reacting to SUMERU, because we saw that SUMERU has beaches, which is weird, but, you know. Or this is the Dendro Archon reacting to somewhere else that isn't Sumeru. Yeah, she's gonna be at the archipelago. I don't think it's gonna be the Dendro Archon. I don't know. I feel like it could be somebody else. It's okay. It's one of those two possibilities. Either it is the Dendro Archon reacting somewhere that isn't Sumeru, or it's the Dendro it's not the Dendro Archon reacting to Sumeru, because I did not expect Sumeru to have beaches.
Time. And next to the cool, sparkly water, what a view! If only the desert sand and the jungle rain.
Yeah, it's somebody from Sumeru reacting to the archipelago.
Could get a lot.
New Paimon League.
Like this. That would be perfect. Oh, you can hear me?
Yeah, I can.
How curious. Huh? You say you're a traveler?
Yeah, that line hints that she is from Sumeru, the jungle versus the desert. We know that that's how Sumeru works. Half jungle, half desert. Interesting.
Well then, maybe I could offer you a bit of
knowledge, and in return you could tell me your story. How about it? Yeah, that feels like she's the Archon. Yeah, it is weird how it's like, oh, you could hear me?
knowledge, and in return, you can tell me
Yeah, where the fuck is
your story. How about it?
Where the fuck is my sister? Okay, my question is, how the fuck are you gonna get to that statue? Actually, wait, we gotta fucking... I just realized, we can see the fucking statue! Okay. Interesting. So... that just clocked for me that we could fucking look at the statue. Okay. To be honest though, I do think it might be someone close to the Archon. Yeah, it might be. I am still of the theory that the Archon, the lolly is not the actual Archon. It's just like a front. I think it's just a front, but you know, we'll have to see. But this is interesting how the proportions do make her seem like she's small. Unlike the, like, let me go, I have Genshin booted up. Let me like go, I have it muted, but let's go to... Imagine if we don't learn anything. Fuck you. I would, like, slap somebody. Let's go to Rito, a statue. Yeah, it's kind of... The proportions are weird. Yeah, the proportions do seem very childish from just like looking at it. Because she does seem really short and like a really big head. So if we go here, although no, it doesn't like, I don't know. It doesn't seem like that much off, like that far off. Because, like, if we go back, it doesn't seem that much smaller than how Makoto looks on... I don't know, that doesn't look much like... She doesn't look much smaller than, like, Makoto on her statue. Hold on. What's a better statue? Guys, don't talk about leaks in the chat, by the way. Can I go to the map? There we go. Knowledge. Let's go to this one, sure. I don't it looks like she's standing. Oh no, no. Yeah, true. She looks like she's at least floating. Yeah, that's okay. I'm not sure then. Yeah, maybe she is small. But like here's what's weird, right? Here's what I'm finding a little weird. Is that so in the game, right? These statues of the Electro Archon are statues of Makoto, right? Or is that outdated? Somebody didn't update these statues. I just realized she has bare feet. I never noticed that. But like it's... Yeah, exactly. So these are still... Oh, okay, they're twins, fair enough. But like these were made when Makoto was... Bare feet for free, yeah. I knew y'all would love that. But like, I just find it strange that the original Dendro Archon died 500 years ago in the Cataclysm. And they've already done the thing. They've already changed the statues? I don't know. I find that weird. Okay, fair. It's been 500 years. Okay, then I'm just being stupid. But I also think that it's still not the actual Dendro Archon. I think this is still just a front. The God of Wood, I think, was male. I thought the God of Wood was male. I don't know why. That might just be stupid. I don't know. Oh yeah, this building is fucking gorgeous though. This building is goddamn gorgeous. Yeah, I think it was implied that the God of Wood was male and that but I don't know. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm getting on, like I'm realizing that it's not as weird as I first made it out to be. This is cool though. I love this. I love the building in the background. Oh. I swear that's another Sakura tree-like thing. It might be, honestly. That's a very good... But like, look at this structure. Holy shit. Look at how big this fucker is. I want to see how much of it we can actually see. Because that looks like an arm. God, I can't get over it. Why didn't... Okay, now, here's my question. Why didn't we get to see much of the desert? Why didn't they... Like, okay, I kind of get that they showed off, like, all of the Yeah, it does look like a big Ruin Guard foot, and that's fucking huge if that's the case. Imagine that boss fight. Also, hi, Aru. My question is, why did they only show off the... Oh, it's in the next patch? Oh. Oh, interesting. Interesting. I don't like that, but... I mean, what can you do, really? I kind of wish we all got it in one patch, but I do kind of make sense how they would have made it so like one patch we get the lush, the other patch we get the desert, and it kind of like transitions in between. But I do love how that looks. Maybe this desert is like Third of Me Island, maybe. Although, okay. Interesting point that I have not thought of. This is a very sudden change in desert to desert. How the fuck did that happen? Yeah, exactly. I have been saying this. Inazuma is filler. They make it look like, oh, it's a real Archon. No, it does not deserve the title of Archon. It is literally just filler. Like, my thought is that this used to be the domain of the previous Dendro Archon. But then somehow, like, with the death of the God of Wood, it just caused shit to go, like, scorched. The giant ass. Yeah, fair. Although I can't tell if this was actually a part of the map or if this is like the skybox teasing teasing Natlan, maybe? I don't know. Inazuma is mostly just for us to see the bystander's point of view, but that doesn't change the fact that it's just complete ass filler. Desert might be... I like how Inazuma was releasing segments. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, exactly, Kitty. I like that. Like a symbolic reason we're seeing the grassy flourishing landscape, and then we're seeing the truth of like the nation. Yes, I think it's gonna be really hard for Hoyoverse to make a nation worse than Inazuma, because I thought Inazuma was awful. Like, in hindsight, it was so bad. Then again, Inazuma stories had to be toned down, but like, still, they could have done more like story importance. Such a boomer, well, imagine.
You can hear me? But
there's Sealy. Let's see what else is here. Yeah, there's a Sealy court down in this corner. These plants are fucking beautiful. Like I was saying earlier before I got distracted. How the fuck do you climb this? Also, hi Celestia. Oh, I just noticed that shit. Hi there, Celestia. You're here. That looks broken. Hold on. Or at least it looks different. That looks different. See this like curve on this part? That doesn't exist here. This is in the game files. This is like what Celestia looks like. There's no like curve there. It's very different. Interesting. And it's very close. Yeah, it's too close for comfort. Okay. Hi there. That's interesting. Huh. We're gonna have to do a lot of analyzing with Celestia in this patch. If it does look. How is that not Celestia? I am unconvinced.
Got it.
That has to be Celestia. That's not the Jade Chamber either. I don't think that's the Jade Chamber. That doesn't look like the Jade Chamber. Ningguang going on tour. Let's go to the Jade Chamber and see. Yeah. I don't imagine it being a building. It could be, but I still think it's a bit too close to be and low to be Celestia, but you don't know that because Celestia is moving. We like know that. Yeah, because like the theories right now say that Celestia is either going to Sumeru or Fontaine. You know, that's not the Jade Chamber. Yes, I did. I saw that there's no vision. I don't know. That's weird to me. No, okay. No. Here's a thing, though. You see these right here? There is like a circular structure to it, and we might be seeing it from a more under angle. We might be seeing the bottle cap from under instead of from like directly to the side like we see it in game. Because like when we look at where the fuck is it? Where do you be? It's probably behind a cloud somewhere. Like when we see it in game, we see it from directly on the side. But we're moving into... Yeah, it's behind a cloud somewhere. Right there. We see it from directly onto the side, right? So we can see the spire perfectly fine. But from here, there's like, it looks like look at these jutting, these areas that jut out. Like this rock here. We're seeing the same thing, just from lower down, I think. I think it's just that we're moving so much closer to the Celestia that we're starting to get under it. And so we're seeing it from a different angle. So like because we're so far under it, right? We don't get to see that spire as well. There's a Celia up there. Yeah. I think we're going under it, and so because of that, we're seeing it from slightly different. It's definitely not a tree. I know for a fact that's not a tree. That cannot be a tree. Some say it's above Fontaine. I personally think it's above Fontaine because of the math that I did, but we'll have to see. another shot. Nope, we don't see none. We can only see it from...
Huh? You say you're a traveler? Well then, maybe I could offer you a bit of knowledge, and in return, you can tell me your story. How about it?
It is right now, Primo. Celestia is a 2D PNG as of now. They can always change it. They can always make it a 3D object that changes with how we look at it. And they have changed how Celestia behaves in the game before. Like in 2.7, they, with the addition of the chasm, they changed how it behaves. So I can imagine that they'll change how it behaves in yeah, how it, I think they can change how it behaves perfectly fine in 3.0. Come on, Kazuha. There we go. Okay, well.
The wind knows me.
Okay, but that's super cool how we have like I was saying, I entirely expected just concept art. Because I thought we were going to get SUMERU concept art, and I was so excited for the concept art to see how the game was going to look, because that's what we got for Inazuma, and it was like we were so excited for it. But no, we're just getting full-on fucking footage of the region. It's wild. Thank you.
One with nature.
Yeah. There's a rune hunter up here. I always forget about this, plateau. Well, no wonder why we disliked Inazuma. Yeah, Inazuma just compare just from how Inazuma looks. Or how SUMERU looks. I think that Inazuma was just awful. Where did you go? Over here. But here's the thing. I did not like Inca lore. I thought Inca lore was very bland and just kind of, it was very meh. Before Sun and Moon, yeah, it's cool. Like it. But just, it didn't hit like I wanted it to.
Into the wind.
I just felt like it was too removed and too inconsequential for anything to matter. I think Inazuma looked wonderful. I mean, yeah, I guess, but still, I don't. Where are you going? That way? Oh, right here. Oh, I haven't seen any leaks now. I have seen stuff surrounding leaks, but I haven't seen the actual leaks themselves.
A fateful offering.
So yeah, I am chill. Ugh. I got spoiled too much about SUMERU. You get fucking Did you get like the story and shit? Yeah, and like that's fair enough, Yuki. Looking at character design and stuff to decide on who to pull for and whatever, but it's the story leaks that I have I have nothing. Like I haven't seen anything about anything, but especially story leaks, I am very happy I have not seen shit about. Story has not been leaked? Okay, good. Good. Good.
Time to go.
It's just okay, good. Which like that's fair.
The wind knows.
Like character leaks, I mean, makes sense.
Solidify.
Hello, Uchiha. Itachi Uchiha. Come on, you fuck off. Oh, it's Tea Leaks? Really? Oh yeah, because then did Yu Ping Chen like say, hey, please don't, when OST leaks were a thing? I think I remember that. Wasn't that a part of the 1.5 debacle? Was like people leaked the OST and Yu Ping Chen was like, hey guys, don't do that, please. I'm good. How are you? Whew. That's good. That's good. Yeah. Gonna be the Kazuha now have our next patch. Oh, good job. Good luck on the Kazuha pulls. There's nothing left.
No, my sword!
Gather.
Come down here, you cowardice bitch.
Time to go. One with nature.
Although yeah, Kole but here's my thinking. Kole better fucking be compatible with Amber. Like it better be the case where like Kole's kit is like suited to work with Amber, or else I'm gonna throw a riot. Ah, fuck, language exchange. Yeah, exactly. Amber buff. Here's the thing. They have been refusing to buff Amber because they've been waiting for Kale to come out. That would be hilarious. Wholesome vibes only, exactly. It's better be right that Kole saves Amber the way that Amber saved Kole in the comics. Yep. Amber saves Kole's life, Kole saves Amber's kit. Watch, she gets literally nothing. They're like completely incompatible. Hopefully we get to see Amber at least a little bit in SUMERU. I did too. That would be kind of sweet. Equivalent exchange. Any ideas how we're gonna get to SUMERU? We walk. That's literally my best guess. Is we walk. Because, like, here's the thing. SUMERU is a part of the continent of Teyvat, right? Just like you can discover all of Liyue before finishing... Thank you for the... like, just like we can discover all of Liyue before even finishing Mondstadt, like... Like, I think we can just, like, hey, yo, go to SUMERU. All right. Like, we might have, like, a character that, like, is our guide, like a Lisa or an Amber or somebody, but I feel like it's going to be just, now SUMERU is released, go there.
Time to act.
Can we ride an Amber's Baron Bunny? Ride a fucking Baron Bunny into the battle like it's a horse. Hey, can you, like, not? That would be great.
Into the wind.
Gather.
Yite. Yeah, and that's the thing that I'm excited most for is going to be the lore, because Inazuma didn't have lore. It had Enka, and that was like it, really. Like, it had Enka, and that was pretty much it. But I think SUMERU being a part of continental Teyvat, like, I think that's what we're gonna get.
Ad Astra.
I'll learn about vision. Like, okay. Yeah, that's a good point, because we learned, like, we learned, like, a weird tidbit about visions in Inazuma. I think, like, the only thing of value that we walked away with in Inazuma was before Sun and Moon, and that visions aren't actually given by the Archons. Kind of weird, though. Once every region is out, AR1 can go straight to Snezhnaya. Yeah, and, like, maybe they will gate it, at least, like a little bit. Maybe they will gate, like, SUMERU. Like, you can explore Inazuma, or you can explore Mondstadt and Liyue, like, at your own pace. But once you get past that, I think maybe it'll be gated. I don't know. What's up, Amir? Welcome. Do you play on Asia? No, I play on NA. Yeah. Inazuma lore was just island and raids and simps and Greeks living with Japanese people. Yeah, pretty much. And, like, I'm so glad we're done with islands. Oh my god, I'm so glad we're done. We never have to do fucking islands ever again for a long time, at least. Yeah, and that's what I'm thinking. Like, Inazuma had a story reason for being gated, but I don't know if any, like, I think the only other nation that might be story gated is going to be Natlan. I think that's like that's the only one I can imagine being story gated, because, like, we haven't heard anything about Natlan. We haven't heard jack shit. Yeah, highly dangerous pops in and everything is 90. That's the most gating is gonna happen, maybe. Yeah, Golden Apple I think is fine. Inazuma was being, like, a major, because Golden Apple is, like, small. So I think that's fine enough. Yeah, I don't know. Natlan is after Fontaine. Let's do test run. I wonder if there'll be a higher AR. Probably. I'd expect it to be, like, in the 40s or something. So, like, here's what I'm thinking, right? We we are 3 chapters in, and we haven't heard anything about Natlan. It's not just that we haven't seen anybody from Natlan. We haven't heard anything about it, right? There's probably like 2 or 3 off mentions of Natlan, and that's it. We haven't heard shit about it. So I'm thinking Natlan is very... Yeah, exactly. I kind of forgot Natlan existed because nobody has said shit about it. We know it's volcanous, yeah. We know it has a lot of volcanoes. And we know some people have gone to it and come back. That's it. That's all we know about it, really. So I have the feeling that there's something about Natlan that makes it very hard to get to, or a reason that people don't come and go very often, that is going to serve as a story gate to progress to get there. Like, we have to have a guide to go to Natlan, or is the Merjavari in Natlan? Unconfirmed. The theory, the best theory is that the Merjavari is a domain. It could be in Natlan. The domain could be in Natlan, but we don't know. Yeah, it was like it has hot springs. That's like it. Because like somebody said they went there and came back and like really like the hot springs or something.
Let the show begin.
Dodge this.
I must leave no stone unturned.
Can't catch me.
Yeah, but like I can't think of anything like for any reason for Natsland to be so secluded other than like I don't know. It's dog eat dog nation. Yeah. Do this entire trial run with just Barbara.
Can't catch me.
I just canceled that for some reason. Although Heijo, yeah, is fucking dope. Barbara main. Yeah, Heijo does look really sweet. The fact that he's a 4-star, I might actually go for him. Plus, apparently the Pyro-Archon knows some big secret. Honestly, maybe. Heijo, yeah, Heijo is on the first 2 banners. He's on the Kazukli banner. Because they said he's going to be available early on. Is it because the region is known for war? Like, not much talk because of constant conflict? Maybe. Or, like, I don't know. Are people scared of Natlan? Or... Yeah, I have no idea. It just doesn't sit right with me how... Please don't say Kazoo. The Kazoo and Klee banner. Sorry. I did not mean for that to come off as a fucking... I call Kazuha Kazoo. Don't take it that way. I'm not shipping them. Please don't take it that way. Yay. Damn it. Okay. He's a warmongering buffoon. Yeah, and like that's... I don't know. So like I think maybe people are just like aren't leaving because they are so stuck in war. Or people aren't going there because they're afraid of the war or something. But like I don't feel like... I feel like if there was a war going on, we would at least know of it. Like if there was a war happening in Natlan, we would at least know about it to some extent. So I don't know. Not another Archon with the story. Traveler solving all their problems. Fair. Yeah, exactly, and here's the weird thing, Primo. That's what's weird. That's what, like, every other nation has gotten. We've gotten tips about it. We've gotten tips about Snezhnaya. We've gotten tips about Fontaine. More than fucking SUMERU we've gotten. Like, we've gotten so many people from Fontaine in Snezhnaya that, like, we've gotten nothing.
There are leaves around.
We've got nothing from Natlan, and that's what's so weird about it, is no one is saying stuff about it. And we know more about fucking Conria than we know about Natlan. So, like, there's something sus going on about, like, we even knew what was going on in Inazuma before we went. We knew that there was the Vision Hunt decree. The word spread out of Inazuma before we even went. So, yeah. Pyrocon might be killing anyone who tried to flee, but, like, that doesn't mean that nobody's gonna be able to escape, because people go in and out. Not gonna lie, I think they'll hint Natlan lore during SUMERU. I know they'll do it during Fontaine, because Fontaine is like, Natlan is after Fontaine, but I don't know about SUMERU.
Wherever in this world I roam.
Natlan. First rule of Natlan, we don't talk about Natlan.
This blade. It is the last link I have.
I'm gonna convince myself.
My birth.
But I don't think so. I don't know. I think there's been enough tidbits about it that we know. Yeah, Natlan is so weird, because there is the possibility that they have no idea what to do with it, but I also feel like this is intentional. They are intentionally making it very down low.
Leaves around, and I know just the tune to accompany them, if you wish to hear it.
Yeah, no, Natlan doesn't have a single fucking NPC. So it's so strange. Throw Kazoo off the ledge? No, I wouldn't do that.
Sure.
They had the most difficulty with SUMERU. They still leaked a lot of info. They know what Natlan is. But, like, here's the thing, though. Like, we're getting... I think the silence that we get is different from, like, isn't because they're preventing leaks, because they could totally add a character from SUMERU or from Natlan and, like, place them in SUMERU or Inazuma or somebody, and just, like, leave it there. There's no potential for leaking there. It's just, here's a character. This is their name. They're from Natlan. They have like 3 lines of dialogue. There you go.
It is the last link I have to the land of my birth.
Maybe there's a catastrophe like Conria, like a mega volcano eruption. Maybe. Leak your own to Creepy too. Yep, I've heard about that shit. That's fucking wild. It's absolutely insane how nuts they're going. But that would be actually hilarious if they just like none of this is true. None of these leaks are real.
One with nature.
We just fucking bamboozled you. What do you think of the giant mechanical arm? It looks like, okay, where is... Let's go to Thousand Wind Temple because there's a ruin guard there. I think it's a ruin guard leg. I don't think it's an arm. But let's go to the Thousand Winds Temple because there's a guy there. Arm, leg, same thing? No, they are very different things.
Time to go.
Right. Rare.
Into the wind.
I still haven't watched the live stream. Well, I mean, we just we already watched it, so if you want to like wind it back. I don't know, it might be an arm with like the hand attached. Alright, see you, Yuki. Looks like, look at that. I feel like I saw my display capture, right? Yeah. That one. So this boy. Yeah, I don't know. It looks like something. Yeah, it looks like some sort of field tiller, just really fucking big and without a hand. Yes, that's Travail. That's the Travail music.
Stabilize.
Rain outlines your fate.
That is the Travail music, because if you listen.
The god of wisdom's enemy is wisdom itself, and the oasis of knowledge.
Yeah, so it's, yeah. Anyways, actually, let's listen to this, because...
The god of wisdom's enemy is wisdom itself, and the oasis of knowledge is a mirage in the desert of ignorance. In the city of scholars, there is a push for folly, yet the god of wisdom makes no argument against it.
Depends on the god. So yeah, that's that.
The god of justice lives for the spectacle of the courtroom, seeking to judge all other gods. But even she knows not to make an enemy of the divine.
So when Makoto and the God of Woods died, did they just release a huge power? Just the extra, just fuck you to both the nations?
The rules of war are woven in the womb. The victors shall burn bright, while the losers must turn to ash. When the god of war shares this secret with the traveler, it is because she has her reason.
I just find this so stupid. I find this line so stupid. When the god of war shares this secret with the traveler, it is because she has reasons. Bruh. Yeah, that's literally it. That's all we know. It's fucking ridiculous. Is but a mirage in the desert of ignorance. That is interesting because, like, I mean, yeah. Well, it was never confirmed that the God of Woods died in a, I think the Viridis Venereer set, I think he never said he died. But,
Silly
Yeah.
Toodaloo.
Yeah, it's implied, but it's never said. Delicate device use. Legend has it that when the Viridescent Fenrir walked barefoot in the fields, the grass beneath her feet would tell her what the birds in the trees could see, and the mud she trod on would tell her what the roots in the earth could hear.
Wanna come over
But
for
it is said that ever since disaster struck, the grass and trees never spoke again, for the god of the woods had died in the disaster.
Silly
Nah, I don't think it's ever stated that the god of woods died.
hilly churl.
Yeah, guys, I don't think the god of woods died. I think he's still kicking it. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking, is that the desert is like symbolic of what happened back then and like the destruction of one of their gods. Like I feel like either the desert is what the god of woods had created and had nurtured into lush but died after the god of woods died, or it was a cause of destruction. God of Woods is still alive. He runs Boo Boo Pharmacy. If Baiju was actually the God of Wood, I would go fucking nuts. That would be insane. That would be such a twist. I would love that though. I mean, it would make sense. It would be stupid, though. That's what it would be. Max is already scheming. There's a theory about it. Some people are saying Baiju is connected to the Chasm Lore. I'm not surprised. Baiju is just kind of everywhere. Baiju released. Yes. Was Baiju a part of the leaks? Actually, no, don't answer that. Okay. Don't answer that, please. But yeah, I'm Baiju moment. That would be fucking wild if he was actually like the god of woods. He faked his death and then just went to open a fucking pharmacy in Liyue. Baiju throws a snake. New weapon. He is none of the standard. He's none of the standard weapons. Baiju is snake. He is a snake wielder.
The wind knows me.
Morax. Zhongli has a contract with Baiju or Changsheng to keep this identity secret. I'm a riot. That would be so cool though. I fucking love Changsheng. And the best part is we actually got to see Changsheng talk in the recent one, in the recent quest, in the YALL quest. So I love Changsheng.
If we bury it, maybe it'll spring back to life.
Yeah, Hoyoverse does like their twists, so we'll see. I think it's possible. It's very unlikely, but it's possible. I still wonder if Natlan is full of Native or Latin American. I think it's like indigenous Latin American, because like it's a tango, right? Which is not an old song like music form, but that gives us like a geographic guess as like, because the music in Travail is a tango for Natlan, which is Argentinian, if I'm remembering correctly. So like, but it's like it was like Argentinian from fucking like it's not an old, yeah, it's not an old form. It's like the early 1900s, I think, the tango emerged. But yeah.
Solidify.
Resonate, please.
Stabilize.
Tango is Argentina, but Einstein's name is West Africa. Interesting.
Gather.
There we go, that'd be great. But I've also seen people argue that Einstein is like an oceanic name, is from like like a small tribe in like a small island tribe. So, you know, the linguistics of it are, I don't think are quite fully, you know, hammered down, because it could be like, I don't know, because Natlan itself sounds like a I've seen people pin it down to being fuck, what's the language? It's not Quechua. And it's some sort of indigenous South American name. So like, or for some, yeah, people have said that that Natlan is an indigenous South American language, or from that a language from there. So what if it's kind of Hawaii? That would be cool. That would actually be really dope if it was Hawaii, because like native Hawaii culture is so fucking cool. But I don't know. Well, okay, first of all, it can't be. If it's truly based off Hawaii, then Einstein is not a Hawaiian name, because that's not how the Hawaii language works. But yeah. Maybe.
Jackpot.
That would be cool though. But I feel like it's specifically gonna be, yeah, I don't know. I feel like specifically it's gonna be South American, indigenous South America. That's what reminds me of South America, West Africa, and the Philippines. That's, yeah, because somebody was saying that Ayansan is a name from like a Filipino, like an indigenous Filipino language or something. I forget what the tweet is, and it's probably buried beneath my likes, and I would have to scroll for days to find it. But like, oh hello, this is an interesting little monument, huh? Interesting. I just believe Natlan would be more Native American. Maybe it might be, but like, I haven't noticed them. I haven't really explored the chasm very much. Oh, it's Graves from Millilith. Got it. Yeah, I have not explored like the above ground chasm very much, as you can see by all the chests that are around here. Maybe Natlan is, but like, okay, here's the thing though. Natlan, saying Natlan is a Native American could include, you know, North American Native Americans. But it could also include, which, okay, just by itself, North American Native Americans are insanely diverse. So those tribes are so different. So you can't just say this is based off Native Americans, because that's gonna include tribes from like the very north of Canada to the fucking like I don't know, some people from the plains or whatever. But then that also include the term Native American includes people native to Latin America and South America, and that's its entirely whole fruit basket. So like, yeah, because I think Sumeru is reasonable to do it. It is like reasonable because like the Middle East, you can pick like a very specific region in the Middle East and say we're gonna base it off of this. But like, I don't know, like a very specific time period, but it's just saying Native American is way too much. Which isn't to say that like the Middle East isn't diverse. It's just, I feel like it would be easier to pick a very small area in the Middle East to say like, we're gonna do like Egypt. Or something along those lines. I don't know. With like a very specific time period. Maybe I'm just being stupid. I don't know. I don't know. We'll have to see how they pull it off, but yeah, it'll be interesting. Like, maybe they will, and maybe they will be able to meld together so many goddamn cultures, which I honestly will be impressed if they do. But maybe they will be able to meld so much together that and make it like reasonable. Okay, yeah, maybe it's inspired. Because like Inazuma was very much based off Japan, because they like very, very real world parallels to like the Vision Hunt Decree and the Sakoku Decree and all that shit, like very close to the real world that you could say was based off of. But maybe they don't do the same thing with Inazuma or with Sumeru. Maybe they make it more, this is vaguely inspired off of these cultures. Isn't Sumeru just a mesh of Egypt and Iraq? I don't know. I don't think it's been specifically confirmed what it's based off of. Unless it has, I'm stupid. But like, I don't think it's been explicitly confirmed. Like, just from what we saw, we can probably hazard to guess that it's somewhere in the Middle East. We don't talk about leaks here, though.
The wind knows.
Especially venti leaks. Those are the most sensitive leaks. Those have the biggest voice lag, the biggest dumps. Still. Oh, hello.
One with nature.
No, my sword.
Do you have any expectations or theories for Sumeru's Archon quest? I have the crazy crackpot theory that Kusanali isn't actually the fucking Archon, but like. That's pretty much it, to be completely honest. I feel so. My expectation is things are gonna get more dark and more like, especially when we get to the desert, because I feel like that's just gonna be. This is a fucking cataclysm. That's gonna be it, but I don't know. I feel like it's Yeah, I don't have much of like a solid theory of what the Arcana is going to be about. I just feel like it's gonna be just it's gonna, I'm hoping it's getting dark, or at least serious to some extent, and Kusanali is not the actual Archon. That's all I've got. Come here. There you go. Fontaine is French, possibly. Fontaine is weird because it's so far it feels like it's another Mondstadt situation where you could argue that Mondstadt is Germany, but also it's just so ambiguous it could be anywhere in fucking Europe. In Western Europe specifically. Fontaine might be the same way. And then Snezhnaya, yes, is Russian. Just from, you can gather that just from the names. With also Italian? Like, yes, Snezhnaya is Russia, but also the Harbingers are very Italian, which is so strange.
One with nature.
Thank you. Let's go down here, get this chest. Angel also made a vague reference that Inca's destruction caused an uproar in the east, most likely referring to the Islamic Golden Age. Interesting.
Another test.
Rain outlines your fate.
I don't know. I don't think I do. I don't think I know the name, like the meaning behind Truth Amongst the Pages of Piranha.
Time to go.
What if they just do the fucking French Revolution? What if Fontaine is literally just it's just Les Mis? Yeah, especially the time period that Mondstadt is based off of, they're just all kind of the same. But like, it's just kind of an aesthetic, or like Mondstadt proper, like the city of Mondstadt. It's just like its own thing, and then the rest of it is just kind of ambiguous. Well, Purana is an ancient Indian type of holy literature. Truth amongst the pages of the Purana. Okay. Huh. Interesting. So we're going to be finding another book. Yeah. Another Before Sun and Moon moment. Okay, so now this is making me rethink what we should read for the book club, because I am genuinely getting ready to do the book club, right? And so I thought I had a book on lock for that, but now I'm not sure. Because if we are basing it off Islam, then Azazel might be too far back for a reasonable study of the culture. You know, it's definitely not America. I hope we never get a single fucking America reference in this game, bro. even if we get a Wild West, I don't want that shit in this game. So now what do we read for the book club? Yeah, no America, please. Yes, but like a lot of other countries have freedom built into its foundations. Like it's not just us. I don't think different areas in SUMERU will explore different cultures. Fair. This is travelogues have I been built. Okay. So now okay, so pretty much what has happened is so for the book club, right? I have had 2 books that I've been going back and forth on to read in the 6 weeks before SUMERU is released. I was gonna do either Azazel by Yusuf Ziadan or the Travelogues of Ibn Battuta. So I settled on Azazel. I don't know why I settled on Azazel. I just decided that would probably be a slightly better read. But now I'm second guessing myself. Because I feel like Azazel would be too far back, right? Or am I not correct in that? Because Azazel takes place in 5th century northern Egypt. And centers around... So Azazel centers around 5th century AD, between Upper Egypt, Alexandria, and northern Syria, following the adoption of Christianity. So is that too far back now if we're talking about Islam? Or is that like perfect? Like this is a question to those that actually like know your history for this region, because I don't do history very well. Would this be a good like a good book study? I think it's far back, but an ancient civilization within SUMERU might use it. So then should I be looking for like Islamic literature? I think Kalila and Demna. Wow, let's look that up. Kalila and Demna. Kalila wa Demna, or Kalila va Demna, is a book containing a collection of fables. Ooh. A lot of research have agreed that the book goes back to Indian roots and was based on Sanskrit texts. I'm not going to try and pronounce that. Interesting. Okay, I'm keeping this up. Yeah, so Azazel was what I was gonna do, but then I'm thinking. Like I'm maybe. In 1325, Ibn Battuta, a 21-year-old scholar and religious judge, set off from his hometown in Tangier to perform the pilgrimage to Mecca. Azazel is a bit too political. Okay, fair enough. Preferably don't look for Islam. Okay, fair enough. Question: What keycaps and switches do you have? I have an Idabao ID67 as my actual board. I have Aqua, or like Everglide Aquas, or what are they called? Aqua Kings. Yeah, Everglide Aqua Kings are my switches, and then I have Palm Jelly keycaps. So these are my keycaps. So maybe I'll do this, like Fables. That would be interesting. No problem. I'll look into it. Like, I also think this would be a really solid book, too. Yeah, and then it's some like Sumer stuff. Like holy shit, he traveled everywhere. Okay, so here's the thing, right? If we do the travels of Ibn Battuta, then we're bound to get something. If we read the entire book in 6 weeks, we are bound to get something and get a hit on Sumeru's culture, or Sumeru's cultural like inspiration, because he went fucking everywhere. He went everywhere. Yeah, look at that. He went to fucking Sri Lanka. He went to China too. He went everywhere. A lot of stuff in like the Iran, Turkey area, India too. A lot of India. Interesting. If you want to read something which is not related to Genshin, then you should read Mahabharat. See, Mahabharat. That is a show, not a book. Greatest spiritual epic of all time. Is one of the two major Sanskrit epics in ancient India, and one other being Ramayana, and narrates the struggle between two groups of cousins in the war and fates. Maybe. Huh. Yeah, because, so, for those that don't know, a while ago I came up with the idea for the Genshin Impact, like, book club, where in the 6 weeks before a patch comes out, a new region comes out, we read a book that relates strongly to the culture of the incoming patch, right? Because Genshin Impact takes its cultural inspirations from real-world historical cultures, like, that was the idea. I wanted to do something to study that culture before we go into it. So my idea was, hey, what if we read a book or like a novel or maybe something else? I don't know. I'd much prefer a novel just because that's more fun to book club. But like, yeah, my thought is, what if we read a novel before going into the thing? But we could also read like major philosophical works or whatever. So, welcome back, Mohammed. We were looking for another book because I'm starting to second guess my what was going to be my choice for my book club, for the Genshin Impact book club, but I don't know. So yeah, and I have a lot of people from those regions in my chat. So like, if you got better suggestions, then throw them my way. I have an entire channel in the Discord for book club suggestions, which isn't really used very much, but y'all totally should throw suggestions in there because I need to have this like locked before 2.8 comes out. If we really want to do this, so. So yeah, that'll be interesting. Nathalie will be actually burnt SUMERU with volcano. That'll be so fun. Mahabharat or the Ramayana. Yeah. I'll look into either of those. Because yeah, those are the two major like Sanskrit texts, which would be interesting. I feel like those would be yeah, one, they're probably gonna be, if they're major texts, they're probably gonna be fucking huge, but also they're probably gonna be really like, I don't want to say dry, but like gonna be hard to book club. Apologies for asking, but is there a way to access? Yes, I have a playlist of all my past VODs. So if you just go to my channel and click on playlists, you'll be able to find that. Yeah, I realize I'll get translated. It's just, I feel like it's gonna be hard to, like, it'll be hard to read that. Cause like, I'm thinking like a good length for 6 weeks. Note that we have 6 weeks to read these books. Like it'll be a good, like 300 or so pages is probably a good length. So, I don't know. Sealy spotted. So yeah, if you guys have any good suggestions, go to the Discord, scroll down, find the book club channel, book club suggestion channel, because I need better suggestions. But like, depending on how long Ivan Batuta is, I might do that. Okay, bye Primo. Thank you for joining. Have a good rest of your day. You always do audiobook, but like I don't want to force everybody, like, I don't know. I don't want to force everybody to audiobook. Like, Leeway is somewhat modern with some historical hiccups, like Baiju's Medicine, while Inazuma is a bit past Massage is a fable with some realism. And then there's fucking Fontaine, which has like cameras and shit. Yeah, it's just they're all based off different, like, different time periods as well. How the fuck do you get out of here? Like this.
Solidify.
Not like that, bro. Okay. Oh, hi. Is the Empire of Gold a good book with Middle Eastern style setting? Empire of Gold. Pages 816, first of all, no. Okay. Maybe a little bit too long. I don't know. Maybe a little bit too modern. I'm thinking less like as a setting and more or like very if we're gonna do like a modern book, it's gonna have to be very historically based, like Azazel is historical fiction. What I miss, not much. We're having discussions about what we're doing for the book club. Because I've got not very long until I have to actually like solidify. Before I actually have to solidify that shit. Oh, hi, dude.
The wind knows it.
No, my sword!
Right on target.
Right
on target. Into the wind.
Time to go.
Fontaine with Ace Attorney moments would be fucking hilarious. I would love that. Didn't see that coming. I like how his subtitles didn't see that coming, huh?
Gotta get out of here.
Yeah, maybe it won't, but like I still want to study the at least the cultural inspirations. Even if it isn't as like historical fiction-y, I still want to study the cultural inspirations that come from like that make the region what it is. So like I still want to do something fun to study the whatever culture SUMERU is going to be based off of. So I don't know.
Into the wind.
So I'll keep throwing suggestions. If we don't get much more after, I'll do some research. If like yeah, I think you guys threw some really good suggestions out though. So I think fuck.
Brings a smile to my face.
Or if the author I wanted to suggest doesn't have odd rip. That would have been sweet. Fucking hate that though, how when shit doesn't get translated. Over time periods, the nations are based on are funny because if you think about it, Inazuma would have just started building a seer system of Fontaine is making cameras for fun. Good point. And like that, I'm kind of glad that Genshin is like has a very soft, has a very soft system. No, why not use them for XP? Because I don't have any artifacts to feed. If you want, I can suggest a few documentaries. Yeah. Specifically, I wanted to be a book club. Yeah, Mondstadt is just in fucking buckets.
Follow the wind.
Yeah, like Teyvat is a very soft fantasy, and I kind of like that, because like as long as you don't think about it too hard, it's like yeah, I don't know, it's fun. You can do that kind of stuff with the different time periods and inspirations and stuff while still not like having to worry about it being consistent. So like Hoyoverse could do whatever the hell they like with inspirations and whatever.
Follow the wind.
Yeah, Fontaine just legit has washing machines. They already have like paid like washing. What are they called? Like the washing machine places. Let's see how many people are having in the next set. Yeah, you've got quarter operated washing machines in Fontaine. You've got like, you know, people doing traditional hand washing in Inazuma, and then you've got fucking Venti exploiting his Archon powers to make a coin.
Wind strike.
Wow. All right, sure. Laundromat, that's what they're called. that's what they're called. I remembered that. I don't know why I could not remember what a fucking laundromat is called. Mostly probably because I don't have a single one around me. And the one that we do have isn't called a laundromat. It just says laundry out front.
Killjoy, we've only just begun.
Hello. You need to die real fast.
The wind knows it. This isn't good. Stabilize.
You weren't supposed to do that. Thank you for dying anyways.
The loneliness of death.
So I'm thinking maybe we will do that like Fable collection. So that kind of feels like our best bet at this point. But I'm curious, what does it look like if we go to the edge? What can we see? Is there a fucking puzzle over here? What? Okay. There's a goddamn puzzle back here. Interesting. So 3.
Solidify.
Hello? It doesn't do anything. Hold on. No, that one. You're up.
Ready and waiting.
Oh, you have to use a full-on fucking ability. Bullshit.
Charge!
That's some bull diddly shit. Oh, or Claymore. Got it.
A walk would be nice.
So, D-Luke moment.
Let's finish this swiftly.
There it goes.
Better than nothing.
Or a fucking D-Luke main. D-Luke main supremacy. Let's go. Yes, I use fish loot. Ooh, have I already done this one? No, I have not. Is it down here? It's gonna hit it twice. Interesting. So I've already gotten that one. Oh yeah, have I shown off that this happened? I was just throwing random wishes. I was just throwing random ass wishes. And so I kind of got C2. You know, as you do. Oh, geoconstructs can do, yep. I remember how these puzzles work. Boom. Does that resonate? Yes, it will. Okay.
We'll need more where that came from.
Yeah, like, using Geo and using a Claymore are, like, synonymous with each other, pretty much. Actually, so speaking of this, I wanted to... I have 32 wishes. 33 now. 34. I was gonna throw a 10 into this just to see if we get Shinobu. So let's just see. I'm just hoping we get Shinobu, just because I kind of want Shinobu. I'm working on keeping the Pokedex going, right? Chongyan, fuck you. Okay. Well, I mean... Alright, sure. Chongyan Khan. Why not? I guess. Yeah, okay. How close are you to Soft Pity? That's a very good question, actually. History. Let's see. So that was a 10, 11, 12. 12, so 1, 2, 3, 6, 12, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. 23 plus 12 is 35. So pretty close, actually. So I'm gonna stop while I can. I think I should give up on Shinobu. I'll get her eventually. Sorry, I was AFK. Oh, don't apologize for being AFK. You're fine. You missed me doing a 1 pull or a 10 pull on a try and get Shinobu, but say for Heijo, I don't know. Maybe we might go Heijo. Actually, yeah, I think I'd rather have Heijo than Shinobu, just because like Heijo is just so much fucking sweeter. I did not get Shinobu. No. Punchy Boy deserves it. Yeah. First fucking male catalyst. I think he deserves it. Flower of Farsight? Might get her through weapon banner. I might, yeah. I might eventually get her. I don't give a shit about your flowers. I need Ganyu food. First male cat, yeah, and the first melee catalyst. That's a good point. Because I never thought that we would actually get melee catalysts. I never thought that was like a thing we would get. I thought catalysts would always be like locked into, I don't know. I always thought catalysts would be locked into that.
Guess we're doing this.
This is a different team. This is so confusing. This isn't my usual team. Still don't have a cryo catalyst though. We'll get one eventually, I think. Or a complete wash. We got melee bow pretty much straight away though, right? Who the fuck? Oh, child. Yep. He's kind of unhappy with his design. He's already fell for his leak design, but the more he's peering, the more I'm starting to fall for his design. I do like his actual. I always forget that child exists, right? When somebody says like, "Oh, a melee bow," I'm like, "What the fuck does that mean? What? Who's a melee? Oh, child! I got it." It's yeah, I always forget about child. And Yellen was the first Hydra bow. Yeah, I did. I did think, cause like, yeah, somebody said that the Yellen was like the second Hydra bow. I'm like, oh, Who was the first? Oh, child. Got it. Child bullying zone. It's not a child bullying zone. It's a child's forgetting he exists zone. That's worse. I mean, it's not my fault that he's barely in anything. I remember Xinyan exists more than fucking Child does. And that's not a fault of me, that's a fault of the writers. Fucking scammed the guy by giving an egg. This is a gemstone the size of a bird egg. Psych, it's actually just a fucking bird egg. Yeah, and that's the weird thing. Like he gets reruns so much, like, but it's still everybody forgets about him somehow. It's just impressive how forgettable of a character. Because I love Child, he's such a good character, but he's just so fucking forgettable in every aspect. For some reason. Oh yeah, Legacy in chat, he never lets me forget about Child. Yeah, I did too. Like, I kind of wish we got a little bit more, and I feel like we'll get more Child when, you know, Snezhnaya eventually rolls around. I think because he's a character that's like is gonna be on the bench for fucking years, for nearly a decade, like 5 years until we get Snezhnaya. I feel like he's gonna be. We're not gonna get much about him until Snezhnaya actually runs around, because he's just on the bench waiting to be subbed in. Nice. Oh, Joel. I like how I'm just kind of oh, it just teleports us back up here. Wow, that's convenient. Yeah, I did kind of like the Teaser quest. That was fun. Teaser was adorable. The Guhua clan. Which is still funny because I love Tooser's quest, but I say it's Tooser's quest and not Child, because Child is so goddamn forgettable. It's so stupid. I think by now Child is actually the one character without a rerun for the longest. Honestly, might be. Because he had like so many reruns there for a second, and then he just kind of hasn't been rerun for so long that it's given other characters to give him a chance to like, or it's given other characters a chance to catch up to his number of reruns. Nice, pretty nice. Doing a world quest is like something I never do. Albedo, well, okay, Kazu. Albedo has him beat now, because Kazoo gets a rerun here in a few weeks. I don't know. I don't quite remember when they were first. Like when Child, because like again, I don't fucking remember anything about Childs. I don't know when he got released or when his last thing was. I think it's been a year. It feels like it. It might be. It's probably shorter. It's probably been closer to like 6 to 10 months, but who knows? There's something over there. Yeah, he does have a boss, doesn't he? And it's ass. It's such an easy boss fight, too. Like, even for this game's, like, extremely low standards for boss fights, because all the boss fights in this game are easy because, you know, this is just an easy game. But, like, yeah, even for Genshin Impact standards, Child's boss fight is so goddamn easy. Fuck. Elevator. Yay. Come here.
Stabilize.
Coming to be.
Oh, holy shit, yeah, it's been closer to a year. Holy fuck, when was Albedo's last run? December? Wow, alright. Yeah, no, so Child is probably the longest without a rerun at this point.
I suppose this will do.
Interesting. Hey, how did he hit me? What the fuck? Alright.
Burst forth.
Let's light it up.
Coming to be.
Stabilize.
So it doesn't resonate. I don't know what this thing is then. December was his first banner. Okay. It still means he was Albedo was rerun sooner than Child was last. November to December. Yeah, so fucking Jesus, alright. October 13th and November 2nd. Wow. Okay. Wow. Yeah, it's been a second since we've seen Child. That's crazy. Because you're an Albedo style. Okay. But it's still a while. Okay, Albedo hasn't beat still because Kazoo is getting a rerun here in a few weeks. So yeah, it's still been a while.
I still have a lot to do with it.
It's still been a while. Ooh. You need to hold on. Let me get rid. Display capture. Wow. Would you look at that? It's crazy. Yeah, that was the second rerun. A lot of people have had, or like Child has had so many fucking reruns that it's a meme at this point.
How about you take a rest while I go back?
No, you're stuck with us, D-Luke. You little shit.
My flame.
Oh, fuck. Whoops. Come back here, D-Luke. Nothing can retire you from service in my adventuring squad. Can't say much for Kazoo, but if you can get C2 Albedo. What does C2 Albedo do? Constellation C2. Fatal Reckoning. Fatal Reckoning. Each stack of Fatal Reckoning consumed decreases the damage dealt by Fatal Blossom and right of progenitor tectonic dies burst damage by 30% of Albedo's defense. Wow, that's crazy. That is crazy. Because you didn't get a rerun for wow, that's ridiculous actually. Goal C6 Albedo. That is a wild fucking goal. All right. It's a little bit of a ridiculous goal, but I respect it. I respect that shit. Oh, hello.
Live! Everybody stand!
Burst forth!
Get shit on. Nope. Okay, there we go. caught the nectar before it fell. Okay. Albedo do be good. And the funniest thing about Albedo, I love Albedo so much because he has the most voice lines in the game. So Albedo is about to be the most important goddamn character in this game here soon. I absolutely love it. Yeah, Albedo has the most voice lines in the game of any character. He has like, I forget what the number is specifically, but he has so many fucking lines. It's actually hilarious how much he has.
Going out into the world and investigating.
Hold on, let me check.
Turning the unknown into the known. I miss this feeling.
Yeah, Albedo has over 900 lines of dialogue. So, there's your fun little fact of the day. That Albedo has the most lines of any character in this game. Because why the fuck not? Yeah, it's north of 900 lines. So. Alrighty. Well, I think that's about it for today. It's been an interesting stream today. That was a wild fucking trailer. Did I, what? Hold on. What did I do? I didn't mean to do that, Rama. I'm sorry. I don't know how that worked. Okay. I don't know why I accidentally hid you from the channel. What? I don't know why that happened. I swear I didn't click like anything. Okay, anyways. I accidentally hid Rama from the channel somehow. I don't know how I managed to do that. But yeah. There's no reason he should die from being corrupted because the Traveler can cure corruption. Exactly. Like, I don't think... if Albedo does die, then it's not going to be from, like, the reasons we think he will. I don't know. Weird. Yeah, Rama, if you can still, like... If you can't chat still in chat, because I hid you
about a quick break
still,
so I can sketch this beautiful
weird
scenery?
being broken, yell at me on the Discord. So, okay. Yeah. That's about it. Holy shit. That was wild. That was... Okay, you can still talk. We're good. We're good. Yeah, that was a wild stream. I'm so excited. I'm so excited, bro. Oh, SUMERU is finally here. Almost. It's finally coming. We finally have word that it's coming. I'm pumped. I think 2.8 will also be pretty fun, but I think we're gonna be all like rushing through 2.8 in order to actually get there to 3.0. I'm very excited. Your voice is cool. Thank you. But yeah. Thank you guys for coming in, chilling with me, watching me react and lose my mind to SUMERU. And yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow. I'm doing a stream tomorrow because I didn't do last Sunday. So probably gonna do some variety stuff. But yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow. So yeah, bye-bye, y'all.